You ready?
Hello! My name is Melissa.
I'm Hayley.
And this is our first video.
So we're really excited.
Pretty much what we're gonna do on this channel is really random stuff, like beauty videos sometimes, and like hair tutorials.
Vlogs, whatever we can think of.
Maybe like random tags that we feel like doing.
Yeah, you might see us together, you might see us on our own, whatever.
With other friends, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, we don't really
just have to wait and see. So pretty much as like an intro to a little bit into our lives, we're gonna be doing 25 facts about ourselves. So I was born January 2nd, 1996, which makes me 18 years old, and I live in Winnipeg, Canada. Don't know if you know where that is. Google it. You'll find it.
I am also 18, and my birthday is on October 29th, 1995. So I'm older than this.
Yeah, like it's different years, but it's like a few months.
We're pretty much,
pretty much the same age. So I have 2 older brothers, Dylan and Derek. Dylan is 20, turning 21 this year, and Derek is 22, turning 23 this year.
I have a wonderful younger sister. Her name is Megan, and she is 16.
Something that is like probably one of the worst things about me is that I am the worst procrastinator. I will wait till the very last second to do something, like literally the last second, like essays, studying for tests, if I have like a project or something due the next day. Literally the worst.
That's my third fact too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really bad. I've always been a bad procrastinator my entire life, and I get super bad anxiety because of it, yet I never change. Ever.
Same. You'll notice that there's a lot of similarities between me and Hayley, that's why we're
pretty much
friends.
The same person.
Okay. I love sleep. It's a struggle for me to get up before 10 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 8:30 this morning, and that was a rough
I don't even know how you did it.
I don't know how I did it either.
My fourth fact I had is Jolly Ranchers. I am addicted. My favorite is the blue one. I can't live without it.
Number 5. I have never really been into any sports. I played like volleyball in like grade 6, but I don't know, that doesn't really count. But something I've done for pretty much my whole life is I have danced. I do pretty much every single type of dance. Tap, jazz, ballet, hip-hop, whatever, you name it, I've done it. Pretty much just been the biggest part of my life, and it's probably the best thing that's ever happened to me, so shout out to my mom for signing me up for dance.
I have worn glasses for my entire life. 3, I started, and I wear them because I have a lazy eye. You guys want to see? I can move it on my own. I hate it because I love my eyes, but they're hidden behind glasses, which sucks.
I've only ever really had one consistent job, and that's being a dance teacher. I started assisting, and that was about 5 years ago. I started when I was like 13, and then I assisted for 3 years, and then I became a dance teacher, and then I've been a dance teacher for 3 years, and it's a really great job. I really like it. It's pretty fulfilling.
Oh,
there you go.
I have 2 jobs. I work at the dance studio where she works at. I'm the receptionist. And then I also work as, I don't know, like a busboy? I'm not a boy, I'm a girl. I clean tables, I get people coffee, I work weddings, socials, any kind of parties. It's great, and I love the people I work with.
7! 7 is my favorite number.
Aww.
It has been my favorite number for a pretty long time. It's like my lucky number. I choose it for everything. If I just have to pick a random number, it's always 7. I don't know why, it's just my favorite number.
It's gonna be your lotto number.
It's gonna, what's that?
Come on, you choose numbers for the lotto.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like, my number's 23. Every time I've ever gotten a fortune cookie, you know those numbers on the back? Yeah, every single time
Really?
I've gotten one.
Crazy.
It's on there, so it's
7
it's
was
a
on
sign.
mine like once.
It's a sign.
I was like, yeah, that's a sign, even though it was on there like one time. When I was a kid, I used to have the prettiest blue eyes you have ever seen. They were so nice. Now my eyes are like they're like a pretty light green. They look gray sometimes. Sometimes they look like blue, but they're green. I don't mind them. I like them, but I wish I had blue eyes again. My mom says they're unique.
My 8th fact is that I love food. I'm addicted. I'm constantly eating, like every second of the day. Like I eat when I'm bored. It's just endless. It doesn't go anywhere.
Bottomless
pit. It doesn't go to my thighs. It doesn't go anywhere. It kind of disappears. I'm not rubbing that in.
Metabolism.
I'm not rubbing it in. Not because I hate it.
Yeah.
If I could marry food, I would. Bring it on.
Bring it on.
I will be the first
Prepare the wedding vows.
I will.
When I was 8 years old, I don't know why I'm so cheery about this fact, it's not a happy fact. When I was 8 years old, my parents got divorced. It's not sad, it's, don't be like, aw, but like at the time I was pretty upset obviously, but I've realized within these past few years that it was probably obviously for the better that they weren't together anymore, and I still see both my parents. I live with my mom, so, and she's the best. Obviously.
Yeah, she is. My 9th fact is that I love to be warm. I am constantly in blankets, even if I'm wearing like 2 sweaters and a long sleeve shirt. I love being warm. I hate being cold.
Son, could you not? Blinded me over here. We're filming in natural lighting, so I apologize if the lighting changes because I can't control the sun. Sorry. Can't control
And that's all
the
the
sun.
like, it's the snow that comes through the
And
window.
oh yeah,
Like,
if you don't know, us Canadians have like 18,000 feet of snow right now.
it's awful.
And it's like probably not gonna melt till like May, so anybody who lives in like California or Florida or something
you can
like
just
that,
leave.
you can just get out.
I don't
It's not
like
that
it.
nobody likes you, just we're very jealous, so we get a little bit hasty.
I know. That's why I love being warm. And that's why I gotta move somewhere warm. Because
It'll happen eventually.
maybe when I get some money.
Fingers crossed.
That's the rock
What are we
side.
doing?
You know.
I have literally the widest variety in music. My brothers were probably my biggest influence on my music taste.
Huh?
They introduced me to all of these like amazing bands. Like my favorites are probably like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, but then I also love like One Direction and
One Direction.
the 1975 and I don't know, a bunch of other things. Sleeping with Sirens, love. And then there's like Destiny's Child and Beyonce, which is like fantastic. So yeah, I have a
Who
really
doesn't?
weird taste in music, and
Yeah, but
it's
who
just-
doesn't love Beyonce?
it's true. Like you can't
Like-
not like Beyonce.
Have you seen her?
She's my queen. She's fabulous.
Whatever. Same fact. Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
we wouldn't be friends if we didn't have the
But
same taste in
I
music.
can't live without music.
Yeah.
Like if there was no music, I think I'd probably be lying on the street.
What would happen if there was no music?
It'd be very boring.
Rough. Like what would you listen to when you're like getting ready in the morning? And
My voice, because it's beautiful.
I'm singing voices for the night.
Just kidding. That's another fact.
I can touch my tongue to my nose. It's a very special fact. Not a lot of people can do it.
Hey, I can. It's
You
the
can?
same fact that
I didn't know that.
Ready? To do it, I can't do it without like I have to put my head down. Like
Oh really? I just. What are you? Oh, yours is like here. Oh, okay, there we go. That's better.
I can't
I
like
just
touch
go
it to the tip.
I have a really long tongue, so.
But I have a really long nose. Like it's a witch nose.
Okay, anyway, that was really unattractive. I've only ever been in one relationship. It lasted like a month, so I don't really like to count it. Who needs boys when you have cats?
Yeah, cats are the
And
best.
food.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you know, I've never had a boyfriend, so there's my 12th fact. All you need is food. See, I'll marry food and then we get rid of the boyfriend problem.
Oh, you can't do it. I've never broken any bones. It's mainly because I don't participate in physical activity, but when I was 14, in grade 9, do the math, we were in tab class and I was doing this move going backwards and I absolutely just ate it. I just face planted right on the floor, and it's not a soft floor, it's a hard floor.
Oh, God.
I never really went to the doctor for it, but I think I like fractured it a little bit. It's a little bit crooked if you like really look at it. Apparently it was like the funniest
I
thing
probably
ever,
will
but
laugh.
I don't know.
That's really
It was embarrassing and I cried for a little bit.
Okay, I am definitely afraid of clowns. They're the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Like, who likes that? Who? No one.
14, I don't actually really like chocolate that much. Like, I don't really have a sweet tooth. I've always been more into like salty and like sour things, like sour Skittles. That was my thing when I was
Sour
younger.
Patch Kids,
Yeah.
Cherry Blasters.
And then like salt and vinegar chips and like dill pickle chips, like the more like salty things. Yeah, love those.
Lots of people, my whole life, marked me as very, very shy, and I am. Not gonna lie, I've gotten a lot better, but once you get to know me, please don't mark me as that. Don't judge people, it's bad to judge people. But yeah, I'm not that shy once you get to know me.
Yeah, she's actually weird. Everybody's weird.
Yeah, I'm very pretty.
What? So, as we said earlier, she's born in 95, I'm born in 96, but we were in the same grade and we graduated together. How does that work, Melissa? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I only really had one friend. Her name was Kelsey. Still is my best friend. So I got put into kindergarten a year earlier, so I was 4. And then I would be turning 5 that January. And I had to take a bunch of tests too. Like I passed tests. It was like a psychology test. Psychological
when you were
assessment.
4?
Yeah, it was like a psychological to see if I was developed enough to be in kindergarten. To see if I would
wasn't
like
even
understand
developed enough to be in kindergarten. No.
Just kidding.
I'm a huge Disney fanatic. Quiz me, and I will know everything. Lion King's my favorite Disney movie. Has been since I was about 3, maybe. And Sleeping Beauty is my favorite.
Maleficent?
No, she's the best villain. Out of all.
I love her.
She just wrecks havoc.
Yeah, Aurora's her favorite.
Yeah. I don't know why. Sleeping Beauty, I just would go to the movie store.
Just
Every week I rent it every single week.
Why don't you just buy it?
I guess I didn't have money. It wasn't my money that I rented the movie with.
That's
It's
true.
my parents.
You were like 5, so.
Oh, you have good facts.
My favorite TV shows. Oh, get ready. Okay, so my all-time favorite TV show is How I Met Your Mother. Hilarious, love it. Barney's my favorite character. I love him so much. And then I love American Horror Story, which just recently ended. Kevin, what?
Yeah, but Circus is starting.
In like October.
So watch it.
We got like 8 months. I don't know, I'm not good at math. And I also really like Supernatural. Recently I got into it and it's a really good show. One Tree Hill, all-time favorite. It's just like one of the best series you could ever watch. Like it's funny, but then there's, oh my god, times where you just bawl your eyes out because it's just so sad, and then there's like dramatic times, and oh, just so good.
Talking about crying, I cry really easily. Books, yeah, don't even get me started on books. It's awful. Like they say I love you and all this mushy stuff. Yet I'm not. I couldn't even make it through the trailer without crying. It was awful.
So both of our favorite colors.
Blue.
Is
I don't
blue.
know. You know how some colors just speak to a certain person? Blue.
Blue is just like, it's just so like calm and like just really chills me out. It's like every single color of blue I like. Like I really like light blue, and like I kind of like a robin's egg blue, and then I like turquoise, but I really like navy blue too.
Or like a dark, deep blue.
Navy?
No, like a royal blue.
Oh, royal blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, blue. Both of our favorite colors. It's a good one. Hayley can back me up on this one. I'm actually so weird in public. Like I'll be like walking down the aisles of a store, or like if I'm at like a drugstore and I'm like looking at makeup or something like that, I'll start like singing to myself, even if there's like complete strangers. I'll be like, I'll just start singing a song, and then people like look at me weird. Or like I like dance. Like I was in Bath and Body Works with my cousin in Nashville. That's where she lives. I was like looking at candles, and I just like started dancing, and she was like, Melissa, stop. And she was just so embarrassed. I embarrass my friends all the time. Aww. But yeah, I'm just so weird, and I'm super loud too, and I just say like whatever comes to my mind. So sometimes it's not really like appropriate for public. So yeah, I'm just like super embarrassing all the time, but who cares?
Yeah, but it's fun. I love to travel. I don't do it a lot, but the farthest place I've ever traveled was Maui this past spring break, and it was the best trip of my life.
Spring break 2013.
Yeah. Ow. I went with my family. It was my grandparents' 50th. It was perfect, and we got to swim with turtles, and this guy quoted "She's the man," and I wanted to marry him. It was, and then he heard me say "right meow," and he mocked me, and it was great.
So my next fact is the exact same. I love to travel. I've done it pretty much my whole life. My mom used to work for an airline company, so we used to travel a lot. I've been to so many places. Like when I was in probably like grade 4 or 3, I went to Jamaica, and then the next year I went to the Dominican Republic. I've been to Germany 3 times. I've been to Italy. I've been to China, and then I go to Nashville sometimes to visit my cousins. I just really like to travel.
Take me with you.
It's a good time. Take me away from the snow.
I know. Oh, speaking of snow, okay, well, I have an obsession with tank tops.
What does that have to do with snow?
Because it's like 30 below and I'm wearing tank tops. I don't know.
30 degrees Celsius below.
It's probably not that cold outside. How cold is it outside? I don't know. Like 15?
Maybe. Wind chill.
That's really cold. Anyways, I like
it's minus 31.
Wow, it's cold. I was born in the wrong country. I swear to God.
I should have been born in Australia or Los Angeles.
Or, I don't know, somewhere that's
Or
just
London.
not
Somewhere that's not
I was in
here.
North.
My favorite animal is a panda bear. When I was in China, I went to like a panda bear zoo and I just like fell in love with them. They're just like the coolest, like they're so chill and they just like, they're so laid back and they just like sit there and like eat bamboo all day. Like that's just like the coolest animal. But my second favorite is penguins.
Yeah, those are cute. Yeah. Okay, well, I have a puppy. Not really a puppy. Her
She's not a
name's
puppy anymore, but she's
Fergie. And no, we did not name her after Fergie. She's a miniature schnauzer. Did I say that right?
Schnauzer.
Yeah, she's black and super awesome. She hates me.
My favorite season is probably fall. I don't know why. I really like the weather. Like it's not like overly hot, but it's not overly cold. But the sucky thing about where we live is that we literally get like a month and a half of fall and that's it. So like near the end of September it starts to get nice when you can wear pants or you can get away with like wearing like capris and like tights and stuff like that. But it's still like nice out where it's not like absolutely freezing and you're like turning into a popsicle. But then we have like 6 months of winter, which is the worst. But then I also really like summer sometimes. Like I don't like it when it's like overly hot, but I do really like summer because it's just everything's so happy and sunny and bright. It just makes you happy.
Cats. You know what? I love cats. I don't have a cat. Probably will never get a cat unless it's a munchkin cat.
I don't really like we like the idea of cats. We don't really, and like we think kittens are cute, but like I don't think I would ever get a cat.
Boom. Okay, I'm not as fabulous as you.
Okay, so I told you that I dance. I've done it for about 13 years now, and my favorite type of dance is tap. So on that note, when I was in grade 8 and grade 11, so I was 12 and 15, I went to Germany for the World Tap Dance Championships. First time we got bronze, we got third. Second time we did 2 dances, we got second, silver, and then bronze third. Again, best experience of my life. I love it so much, I'd go back anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very good.
Yeah.
Coffee. It's my drug. Always have it all the time. I love it. No, I haven't drinking it in a while. Hazelnut coffee is my favorite. I drink it black. I don't like anything in it. I love it. Some people can't do it. I can. It's addictive.
I have 2 dogs. Scooter is a Shih Tzu. He is 12 years old and he's just black and white. He's this tiny little thing. I love him so much. He's like my main man in my life. I love him. And then I got Tucker, who is a lab, and he's massive. He's like 130 pounds and he's probably 6 years old. I can't guarantee that that's a correct fact, but somewhere around there. Yeah, and I love them so much. They're my little boys.
Ponytails. I always have them around my wrist all the time. I don't leave the house without them. If I do, I kind of have a little anxiety attack. Never lend your ponytails to anyone.
No, it's a bad thing. 24. I have weird obsessions with a lot of things. Candles. I'm obsessed with them. I barely even burn them, but I just love the way they look. Like they can make a room just look so like chill and like serene and calm, and like bubble baths and candles. Favorite. I also have a weird obsession with boy bands. One Direction.
What? No. My childhood dream was to be a singer. I can't sing worth crap, but I used to like put on shows to no one, to my kitchen that was empty. I'd stand on the coffee table and like Blash and I twanged, and I had this like microphone set with like a mic stand and a speaker. Yeah.
20?
Oh, that's fine. Oh, we're done?
20? 25. Okay. I can kind of speak for both of us.
Yeah.
It's always been my dream to be like well known in the world. Like whether it was like famous, like I wanted to be a famous singer or like an actress or something like that. I've always wanted to become well known because there's a lot of people that like I used to look up to when I was younger, and they've had such a positive impact on my life. It's like, wow, like that's what I want to be. I want to strive to be that kind of positive impact on somebody else's life. So it's always been my dream, like, to become someone's idol.
Yeah, I just kind of want to make a difference before I go. Time is limited, and I kind of want to make a positive impact, at least on one person.
That was our 25 facts. Hope you enjoyed it.
If you do, subscribe below. And we'll put all our links to
Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr.
Oh yeah,
all that jazz.
Forgot about that. Follow if you like us.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Give us a thumb.
If you like this video, thumbs up. Big thumbs up.
Okay, thank you. We love you. Bye.
We don't know who you are.
Bye. I like cats. Yes, I do.
I like cats. How about you?